Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Goes to the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win 1st and 2nd down, bring their dime personnel on the field 3rd and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Reed. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Little touch pass to the receiver. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet. This offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll run the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the read to the left. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Going to try to get it himself. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get. ball back. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Crosses midfield. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And that's your number for first down.
The option look. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. After the run, now to throw. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. They'll run the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Quarterback will keep it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on route. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for space to the left. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll return it. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Pitt. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Already got a hand on it in the clock. He picks it up. That's a live ball. just enough time for one final play in this half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Across the 45. Oh, a lot of space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Pitt! Great job by the back on the option. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's low. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, you'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 29 to Tennessee. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's low. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They want to run this quarterback. There he goes.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch just inside the 40. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Power football with the run. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Still on his feet. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. Still looking on the move. Quick shovel pass. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's got his man, makes the grab, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. On the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Give to the big fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, it's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Now he's going to break the pocket. caught. Touchdown, Pitt. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's low. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Toss to the outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, just
they cough it up near their own goal line. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and got to be happy about that after missing a pair. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's low. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, the defense got it. Touchdown, Panthers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's low. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. A run for the quarterback. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Judicials will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what.
Turning it on! He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun. Extending the play. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And the returner goes down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the option. Now the toss. Picks up the first down, still moving. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Goes to the option. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on third down. The give on the inside. Turns it on at midfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Judicials getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The inside handoff. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Trying to do it on the ground. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Central Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Labus. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Pitt Panthers offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what they're...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the toss. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Made a defender miss. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback strolling away from heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Steps away to find some room. Trying to... breaks into the open. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
7, Central Michigan, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Holstein. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Got room to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Utah State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Got the 1st down. Looking for more.